In 2016, this NBA player got drafted, sat out for the 2016-17 season, and was considered a rookie for the 2017-18 season, and he won Rookie of the Year over Donovan Mitchell. That was Ben Simmons. Now, this 2022 unicorn type big, he was drafted top 3, picked by the Oklahoma City Thunder, got hurt in the crossover pro-am, so now he's considered a rookie for the 2023-24 season, and that's Chet Holmgren. Now it's to be determined on if he wins Rookie of the Year, but his odds are very high. Right now, he's second, right next to Victor Wembanyama for Rookie of the Year odds by FanDuel Sportsbook, plus 400. Right behind Victor Wembanyama's at number 1 ranking for Rookie of the Year at minus 140. So it's going to be very interesting how this turns out. 2 unicorn type players at the top. I would love to see them play against each other soon. That Thunder versus Spurs is going to be something I'm going to circle on the calendar to really see how they look against each other. Not to mention, there's some unicorn type players already out there that I love to see them face. The Kristaps Porzingis of the world, seeing them face the Celtics, seeing them face Bowl. That's going to be interesting. I'm loving it. I'm loving the competition that I'm circling on the calendar. Now, that's just not all the odds for the Rookie of the Year. For all the odds, with Victor Wembanyama at number 1, Chet at number 2, there's some other odds for the top 5. Scoop's right at the number 3. Brandon Miller at number 4. Amen Thompson at number 5. Scoot Henderson is at a plus 460. Miller is at a plus 1,500. And the Amen Thompson at a plus 4,000. The question is, situations matter. So who's really going to be legitimate in that race and not supposed to be in a race, but just unfortunately not getting an opportunity? So Victor Wembanyama, he's on the Spurs. He's going to get a lot of opportunity because there's not a lot of people on that team. Chet Holmgren, he's going to be on the Oklahoma City Thunder, which he's going to be with Chet. He's going to be with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Josh Giddey, who's going to have the ball in their hands a lot, but they love to play make. And they don't really have that front court presence that's legitimately going to get minutes, get the opportunity to shine over Chet. So Chet Holmgren has a chance to really get the ball. So he's going to have a chance to really score and have an opportunity to win Rookie of the Year alongside Victor Wembanyama. Scoot Henderson, same thing for him. He's going to be next to Anthony Simons, Shaedon Sharpe. That's going to be very questionable because they're going to want to have the ball in their hands to ball out if Dame is gone. So that's very questionable on if Scoot gets the opportunity to really do his thing. Things going to have to come into consideration. Dame has to be gone or sitting out. Anthony Simons, they're going to have to play make and move the ball. But the other thing to consider is Scoot have a chance to really get the opportunity to shine, get the points, regardless if he's playing a point guard, because as a point guard, you're going to have the ball in your hands no matter what. So he's going to be able to get his if that's the case, which I would recommend with having Scoot Henderson at the point guard position and having Anthony Simons at the shooting guard position. That would probably be the best thing I would do in terms of for the Trailblazers. But that's just not him. Not just him. The Charlotte Hornets, Brandon Miller. Will he fit? Will he be able to get the opportunity? You have to consider LaMelo Ball. He's going to want to play make, but he also going to want to score. And he's going to want to set up Miles Bridges, who's back. You also got to consider the vets. Will they be looking at the vets more, or is they going to give the number 2 pick more opportunity? Because you have Gordon Hayward there, Terry Rozier. That's questionable. Are they going to believe in those vets getting more opportunity, or are they going to say, okay, Brandon Miller, do your thing, and maybe LaMelo Ball set them up? Maybe that'll be the case on determining how that looks. I would say LaMelo Ball will probably most likely be trying to set up Brandon Miller. You're a number 2 pick in the draft. You got to get some opportunity to shine. Like my legitimate, yes, he will get opportunity to shine, is Victor and Chet. Those are number 2 right now that I'm really thinking about will really get the legit opportunity to really shine and get those points to be in the rookie of the year race. And maybe even also Scoop, because he's the point guard. So it's really 3 of them right now that I'm considering really being a rookie of the year favorites. Brandon Miller, I don't know. We'll have to see how that roster and how the play is, because of LaMelo Ball having the ball in his hands and then setting up Miles Bridges, who's back. I don't know how they're going to do that. I don't know which one they believe in more in terms of scoring options. That's to be determined. Amen Thompson, that also is a to be determined, because you have to consider who they just picked up. They just picked up Fred VanVleet. They also have Sengun, who's a big, I feel like can be an all-star one day, or at least a top level big in the league. He has a lot of potential. He's gonna probably get a lot of opportunity to shine at the big spot, at the center spot. Also have to consider your youngin that you have in your core, Jalen Green. He's gonna want to hoop and do his thing. So then, where does that leave Amen Thompson? That's to be determined as well. But I don't really see. I feel like in terms of odds, I don't see him getting a lot of ball in his hands opportunities as much as the rest, because of who's on his team. That's a tough one right there. Also, we got to consider Cam Whitmore. Also, them both, I don't really see them like getting that crazy opportunity, because of the people that they have already in terms of Jalen Green, Fred VanVleet, and Sengun. Those are the main guys I'm considering having the ball in their hands a lot more as scoring options. So that may leave out Amen Thompson and Cam Whitmore. Also, outside of the top 5, there's some other players that I like that I would like to bring up that were in the lottery, such as Jarace Walker. He's another one who might be outside of the rookie of the year race, because he's on the Indiana Pacers team, who's with Tyrese Halliburton. He's with Miles Turner. They have Obi Toppin, Benedict Mathurin, who's going to want to capitalize after that rookie of the year finalists, top 5 finalists, and being a first team all rookie. He doing his thing. He going to want to turn it up the next following year. So it's a lot of scoring options on that team, and that may leave Jarace Walker out. And his offense in terms of shooting is a bit raw. It's not as consistent. We didn't see the low efficiency in the summer league, but there's potential there, but it just has to continue growing. I don't really see him being in a rookie of the year race, but he could have a chance of being an all defensive type player. Now, I don't know when, but he has that chance. Offense wise, I don't know. That's to be determined. He has to continue up in that offense ability, shooting more consistent, up in the efficiency, increasing that. Then that's to be determined on where he is years later. But as of this year for rookie of the year, or even in being in the top 5 of the finalists, I don't really see him being there because of all the options on that Pacers team. Not to mention Pistons, they have Ausar Thompson. Ausar Thompson is another one to consider as being in the rookie of the year, but they may be in terms of the questionable category, because Jaden Ivey's there. He's gonna want to turn it up the next following year. Cade Cunningham, he's gonna want to turn it up the next following year. They're gonna have the ball in their hands a lot more. So I mean, I don't know how they're gonna do it. Maybe in training camp, Ausar Thompson show what he's capable of, but they may limit Ausar Thompson's ability. That's really gonna be questionable. I don't know, but I'm loving this rookie class, man. It's a lot of talent. Another player that I like, he's one of my favorite bigs in this class, and that's Derrick Lively II. Now, I don't see him being in the rookie of the year race, but he's one of my favorite bigs that I like in this class, that I look forward to seeing grow for years to come. I'm looking forward to seeing these rookies shine, seeing what they do, see how they pair up and how they look against some of the pros. Yeah, man, it's gonna be fun. Let's get it on. Pause. But we're gonna see a lot of talent this year. Let me know who y'all feel like gonna be the rookie of the year, and do y'all agree with FanDuel and these rookie of the year odds rankings with Victor 1, Chet 2, Scoot 3, Miller 4, and Amen Thompson 5. Let me know if y'all agree with that. If you do here, welcome to the family. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'm Sheldon Carter. This Carter 94 feet, and I'm gonna see you next time.